Hello, tubers. How are you today? Well, I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you're continuously praying the rosary each and every day, getting closer to God, because really that is the most important thing that we have to do. Everything else is secondary. Got to put God first, and everything else falls into line. Getting into God's ways, God's flow, which is everything that I speak about and I address and I focus on because I really believe that we as a people need to get more in line with God's ways. Today, I wanted to speak about um, current issues. Current issues that we keep seeing day after day, week after week. It's just this incredible amount of pummeling that we as people have to endure with regards to the chaotic and kind of crazy media, news, all that stuff that we have to get bombarded with, this brainwashing and this mind bending type of information. So I wanted to address this because I want everyone listening to this video, along with my subscribers, to kind of elevate yourself above all this nonsense, because that's what it really is. At the end of the day, it's just nonsense. And what you want at the end of your life is getting into heaven, receiving God, receiving Jesus, coming through those pearly gates, so to speak. And all this nonsense regarding social media is cancerous and really has nothing to do with anything in regards to your life and your happiness. I wanted to read a verse in the Bible. It's from the Old Testament, the book of Deuteronomy. It is chapter 31, verse 6, and it reads like this: Be strong and courageous. And that's where it starts. Now, my channel is called Soldiers for the for our Mother, for Soldiers for the Holy Mary, Blessed Mother Soldiers. And so being strong and courageous is very much like being a soldier. As a soldier, you need to be strong physically and also courageous, because you're going to go into battle and your life is on the line. So be strong. So God is telling us in Deuteronomy, be strong and courageous. Do not fear or be in dread of them. Now, what he's referring to, dread of them, is your adversary. In this case, would be social media, the news, this brainwashing, this mind manipulation. Do not fear or be in dread of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. Okay, so you're not alone. When you get bombarded and banged around with all these particular messages that we're being bombarded with, advertising, TV, video, whatever the case may be, every social media outlet is bombarding us, brainwashing us, mind bending us. For it is the Lord your God who goes with you. Put your faith in God. Seek God. Forget about these mind manipulation entities. And it continues. He will not leave you or forsake you. So God will never leave you nor forsake you. He loves you. So when you're getting bombarded, pummeled, seek the Lord. Lord God is steady. He is unshakable. He will not leave you nor forsake you. So please believe in this particular verse. When you're getting bombarded and twisted, just seek God and say, God, please, I want to be strong. I want to be courageous. I don't want to fear. I don't want to dread, because I know you love me and you will not leave me and you won't forsake me. You won't turn your back on me and you will help me. It says, God will not leave you in times of crisis. In most cases, He is closer than ever. So when the crisis comes, be strong and courageous. So what do you have to do? First, you have to keep God first in your life. Second, He's telling you to be strong and courageous. So how do you become strong and courageous? Well, being strong, you have to do something physically. Physically get strong, and mentally get strong. Be hard-headed. Say, I'm going to believe in what God says, Christ says, and not what this media says. Be strong and be courageous. Because, like I said, as the crisis hits, God gets closer to you. So why be worried? No, be courageous. Because you know that God will never leave you nor forsake you. So keep this verse in your mind. We are getting bombarded each and every day. But elevate yourself. Elevate yourself, and so that you don't get bombarded by these signals, these messages, these waves, right? So elevate yourself, and then you won't get into this particular in that particular wavelength, and then you'll be a lot better, be a lot stronger and courageous. And then you'll see that people come to you because you'll be the mighty stalk. You'll be the courageous one, the strong one. People will come to you, and that'll be time for you to instill what you believe, instill that particular verse, being strong, courageous, not fearing, and you can tell people about that, and be like a lightning rod, and also be like the smart owl by giving advice, wisdom. So that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please keep praying the rosary, and as always, God bless.